it's more of a political battle here for, hearts and minds. It seems like, are you for Trump or not for Trump? Are you for Israel, not what actually is going on in the battlefield?
Yeah, yeah, that's nearly an understatement. And I'll just tell you that claim is categorically a lie. Because Steve Witkoff said it. I've watched him say it on TV. Lindsey Graham has been shouting it from the rooftops everywhere he can get on any kind of media. He's been saying the same thing, that they admitted, they bragged and boasted that they had this stuff and they were going to make 11 bombs, and they were 2 weeks away from it, or 1 week away, depending on which soundbite you want to look at. That's both lies, every bit of it. On my show in July of last year, I had Ted Postal on, who talked about that we thought 408, turns out to be 430 kilograms of reprocessed material. And he said, and he diagrammed it all out and showed us how they had enough material for 10 or 11 bombs. That's on our open source channel, not classified anything at all. We've known about it forever. The idea that they didn't know about it until that is laughable. And then you have the foreign minister of Oman, who was the negotiator for those, who you have Abbas Araghchi on the Iranian side, who said, we were offering things that we didn't even offer to the Obama deal. Trump had a golden opportunity on his hands, that he could have had a negotiated deal that could have precluded any kind of war, that would have given him an incredible boost. It would have given him something to genuinely boast about, that he got Iran to do something that even Obama did. It would have been a huge domestic win. It would have been a huge regional win. The only loser, Benjamin Netanyahu. He did not want a negotiated settlement. And so I think they sabotaged it for that reason, because we know this for a fact. Because President Trump the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff admitted that President Trump gave the order to attack, and I think it was 3:30 on Friday. 3:30 on Friday. Well, around that same time, that's when CBS News came out with that interview with the Omani foreign minister, and he laid it all out, what they were willing to do, to the extreme even of putting missiles and the support for the proxies on the table. Heretofore, they hadn't been on there. So that means that at the previous night, when Witkoff was there, that he knew what they were willing to do, and that President Trump knew when he gave the order to attack the next day that they had everything they had asked for, and we rejected all of it and chose war. So that is the truth, and this other stuff is a bunch of crap.